Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. National Revolutionary Front Manipur's 25 leaders join UNLF in peace process. Government says it will help in efforts to bring peace in the state. Severe cyclonic storm MICHAUNG likely to make landfall in Bapatla district in Andhra Pradesh today. India Internet Governance Forum 2023 to discuss public policy issues related to the internet in New Delhi today. Zoram People's Movement to hold consultative meeting of senior party leaders and newly elected members of Mizoram Legislative Assembly today. And political activities for government formation intensify in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Union Home Ministry has said that 25 leaders of the National Revolutionary Front Manipur, a Meitei underground group, have joined United National Liberation Front UNLF in peace process. In a statement, the ministry said the development is likely to give a momentum to efforts of Union government to restore peace and normalcy in Manipur. The development comes after signing a peace agreement between this front, Government of Manipur and Government of India last month. The Home Ministry said with this, most of the outfit's members have taken a step towards abjuring the path of violence. The ministry said the development is likely to encourage other Meitei underground outfits to join the peace process and pursue their demands in a democratic manner. It would also give boost to fulfill government's vision of insurgency-free and prosperous Northeast. National Revolutionary Front Manipur, earlier United Revolutionary Front, was formed in 2011 by cadres of three factions of KCP, a Meitei UG outfit. Its senior leaders operated from bases in a neighboring country and were involved in violence and extortion in various parts of the Manipur Valley. The severe cyclonic storm MICHAUNG is moving northwards parallel and close to the South Andhra Pradesh coast with an intensity of 90 to 100 km per hour and gusting up to 110 km per hour. The cyclone is currently positioned at 25 kilometers from Kavali in Andhra Pradesh, with parts of the wall cloud region laying over land. The cyclone is expected to make landfall in the next few hours at Bapatla district between Nellore and Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh. We have more details from our correspondent.
With the severe cyclone storm MICHAUNG inching closer to the coast of Andhra Pradesh, the coastal districts are witnessing heavy rainfall, with Bapatla and Nellore districts receiving more than 200 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours, leading to inundation and flooding at many places. Heavy rainfall is predicted in the districts of NTR, Prakasam, Bapatla, Guntur, East Godavari and Konesima in the next 24 hours. Cyclone warning signal 10 has been hoisted at the harbours of Krishnapatnam, Nijampatnam and Machilipatnam ports. Fishermen were advised not to venture into seas and schools will remain closed today. 10 teams of NDRF along with state agencies are conducting relief and rescue measures. State government has announced cyclone relief of ₹1,000 per person for those who have been moved to relief centers and 30 kg of ration to the people stranded at their homes. Sri Sai, Akashvani News, Vijayawada.
India Internet Governance Forum 2023 will be held in New Delhi today. The forum is a multi-stakeholder platform bringing together representatives from various groups to discuss public policy issues related to the internet. The theme of the event is moving forward, calibrating Bharat's digital agenda. Electronic and IT Ministry said the event is an effort to discuss issues such as building a secure, trusted and resilient cyberspace for Bharat, enabling innovation for India's developmental goals, bridging divides and calibrating Bharat's digital agenda. The India Internet Governance Forum is an initiative associated with the UN Internet Governance Forum. President of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, will hold detailed discussions with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi this afternoon. He will also meet President Draupadi Murmu in the evening. A state banquet will be hosted by President Murmu in honor of the visiting dignitary. Mr. Ruto arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a 3-day visit to India. He is accompanied by a high-level official delegation. This is President Ruto's first visit to India in his present capacity. He will be accorded a ceremonial welcome at the forecourts of Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning. The Kenyan president will also participate in a business and investment event in New Delhi. A presidential visit from Kenya is taking place after a period of over 6 years. The visit is expected to strengthen the bilateral relations between the two countries. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has said that India's semiconductor mission is still in its early stages, but government is very serious about it. Delivering inaugural address at Global Technology Summit in New Delhi yesterday, the minister said one particular area of interest during the summit would be the debate about responsible artificial intelligence.
Many more countries are interested in mobility discussions because the world of technology is also accelerating the world of mobility. So I know that there's a lot that you will all be discussing. At the moment, of course, one particular area of interest is the debate about responsible AI.
Dr. Jaishankar said technology is at the forefront of India's foreign policy and it is reflected in how often New Delhi talks to its partners about reliable and resilient supply chains. The minister stressed that there is a need for re-globalization and if key countries and businesses understand it, they will take the world in that direction. He added that when it comes to technology, the challenge is not just how to compete, but how to compete with responsibility. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Zoram People's Movement ZPM has said it will stake claim to form the government in Mizoram after holding a consultative meeting of newly elected MLAs and senior party leaders today. The party has secured an absolute majority by winning 27 seats in the 40-member Legislative Assembly after the conclusion of counting of votes yesterday, with 21 being the majority mark in the state. The ruling Mizo National Front MNF managed to win 10 seats while the BJP bagged 2 seats. Congress took 1 seat. Political activities intensified in Rajasthan to elect a new chief minister in the state. BJP has secured majority in the state. The date and time for the meeting of BJP's legislature party has not been decided. The state Congress has convened a meeting of the newly elected MLAs today at 11 a.m. The party has appointed Madhusudan Mistry, Mukul Wasnik and Dipendra Singh Hooda and Shakil Ahmed Khan as observers for the meeting. We have more from a correspondent.
After getting the mandate in the state, the political activities have been gaining momentum in the BJP to select a new chief minister. The party had not declared a chief minister candidate before the election. The names of about half a dozen party leaders are doing their round for the post of chief minister. The state president of the party, C.P. Joshi, and in charge Arun Singh are in Delhi, where a series of meetings are taking place. Now, all eyes are on Delhi, where the final decision would be made. After getting approval from the parliamentary board, the schedule of the legislature party meeting may be decided in a day or two. The new chief minister of the state will be decided in this meeting. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Madhya Pradesh, formation of a new government and review of victory and defeat has started. The BJP has won 163 out of 230 assembly seats, while Congress has won 66 seats and 1 seat has gone to others. Meanwhile, Madhya Pradesh Assembly has started preparations to welcome the newly elected members. We have more from a correspondent.
Principal Secretary of Madhya Pradesh Assembly AP Singh held a review meeting of officers and employees in the assembly yesterday. He said that the secretariat is fully prepared to welcome the new MLAs. On the other hand, the state Congress has called all its 230 candidates to Bhopal today. The reasons for the defeat will be discussed in this meeting. Meanwhile, State Congress President Kamal Nath met Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and congratulated him on his victory yesterday. He said that the party will play the role of responsible opposition. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
In Tamil Nadu, the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is taking place in both the rural and urban areas. The information education campaign is attracting the villagers towards the schemes of the government, while the demonstration of drone technology has given a relief to farming communities. We have a report.
The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has been successful in the southern districts of the state last week. farmers and women self-help groups have enrolled themselves in the scheme introduced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently. The farmers expressed gratitude to the government for the use of state-of-the-art technology like using the drone in agriculture. Prem from Madurai, a small-time farmer, said that the use of drone technology for spraying fertilizer will be very useful to him. Another farmer from Madurai, we used to carry the spray tanks on our shoulders to spray fertilizers in the vast fields. It was very heavy and caused shoulder pain and skin irritation. We are happy and thankful that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had introduced drone technology for spraying fertilizers. With inputs from PTCs, Joy, Akashvani, Chennai.
The COP28 Finance Day witnessed a landmark breakthrough in international financial architecture with major commitments from influential countries and financial institutions to introduce innovative mechanisms supporting low-income and vulnerable nations in the battle against climate change. Key announcements include the expansion of climate-resilient debt clauses, CRDCs, by prominent entities such as the UK, France, World Bank, Inter-American Development Bank, European Investment Bank, among others. This move garnered support from 73 countries, urging donors to extend the use of CRDCs by 2025, providing fiscal space for climate action. COP28 President Dr. Sultan Al Jaber emphasized the importance of including the developing world in climate solutions. Prime Minister Barbados Mia Mottley expressed gratitude for the extraordinary courage to do the right thing. We have a report.
In a series of commitments, nations and financial institutions are advancing global climate resilience through innovative financial strategies. The United Kingdom has taken a historic step by introducing the first ever climate resilient debt clause to Senegal, signaling a significant stride in African climate financing. The World Bank has pledged to integrate CRDCs into existing loans, ensuring a 2-year pause on debt and interest in aftermath of natural disasters, with all transaction costs covered by the institution. Additionally, the African Development Bank, the European Bank of Reconstruction and Development, and the French Development Agency are unveiling plans to integrate CRDCs into sovereign loan agreements. Japan has committed to supporting African Development Bank's facility, leveraging special drawing rights for climate and development. These collective efforts mark a crucial turning point in global climate financing and resilience. This is Vinod Kumar for Akashvani from Dubai.
The British government has announced new immigration rules, saying it will reduce the number of people able to move to the UK each year by hundreds of thousands. Home Secretary James Cleverly said yesterday he was taking robust action to lower the number of authorized immigration, which hit a record level of almost 750,000 people last year. Under the new rules, immigrants will find it more difficult to bring family members to the United Kingdom and will need to earn more in order to obtain a work visa. Under plans set out by the Home Secretary, workers will need to earn at least £38,700 to obtain a visa, up from £26,200. The salary rule does not apply to the health and social care industries, which depend heavily on people who are immigrants. However, foreign caregivers will not be allowed to bring dependent family members to Britain anymore. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Renu Kataria.
Thank you, Abhishek. The Mizoram Assembly election results is covered by most of the dailies on their front pages. New party ZPM wins Mizoram polls by landslide, beats MNF, leads the Asian Age. In a related story, the Pioneer notes election after effects, Sensex on record high. Manipur on edge as 13 bodies found after gunfight in village, reports Hindustan Times. A day after BJP victory in Heartland states, the Indian Express quotes Prime Minister Narendra Modi as saying people rejected negativity, don't vent frustration in-house. Cyclone triggered rain brings Chennai to a halt, claims 6 lives, leads the Hindu. Cyclone MICHAUNG unleashes fury in Chennai, writes the Pioneer. India-US review cooperation in emerging tech semiconductor, states the Tribune. And finally, MCD of Delhi to install 10,000 cameras in schools to ensure kids' safety, reports the Times of India. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Renu. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. National Revolutionary Front Manipur's 25 leaders joined UNLF in peace process. Government says it will help in efforts to bring peace in the state. Severe cyclonic storm MICHAUNG likely to make landfall in Bapatla district in Andhra Pradesh today. India Internet Governance Forum 2023 to discuss public policy issues related to the Internet in New Delhi today. Zoram People's Movement to hold consultative meeting of senior party leaders and newly elected members of Mizoram Legislative Assembly today. And political activities for government formation intensify in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.